Okay, so every so often I get unusual requests. Well, not really unusual. I usually do expect them every now and then. But every so often I do get the odd request about trying different products, automotive products, mind you. One such gentleman asked me what I thought about the Turtle Wax traditional car wax. I really never was a big fan of Turtle Wax and never ever really used it much, but I did decide to, you know what, this guy did actually bother me a few times in an email for me to try it and see what I thought about it. So I figured, well, okay, you know what, fine. It's cheap, it's $7 for a bottle of it, and you can probably do about 5 or 6 cars with it. Well, mid-sized cars. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to try it. This is going to be the first coat of wax the 88 Chevy has received. It has never got a wax job yet. I never had time for it. And, well, we're going to see how it turns out. So I'm going to get my, it's actually, we're having our January thaw right now, and this is the problem right now. We're having our January thaw, and the car is soaking wet, so this is going to be good. I'll be able to wipe it dry. There won't be any dirt on it. And we'll see how it turns out. I imagine it'll turn out fine, but hey, I'm not a big fan of Turtle Wax. I've used it before. I've seen buddies use it before. I just never did like it. I don't like wax that turns into like a powder when you're removing it, kind of, so to speak, so that's why I really never liked it. But we'll take a look and we'll try it on our 88 Chevy here. It has never got a coat of wax on it since. This is fresh paint, by the way, brand new, 5 coats of clear, never seen wax. So we'll, and a lot of you guys know I love waxing windows. I don't know if anybody's ever seen me do it, but waxing your windows makes them real shiny. Yeah, so, brand new windshield in this car too, never got a wax job. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go ahead and go ahead and get started with our Chevy here and get a nice coat of wax on it, see how it turns out. Get started here. I'm going to take my, Turtle Wax and my applicator and go at it the way I normally do. This is the first coat of wax. Please forgive me if I appear to be yelling. That furnace is quite noisy. She's a classic, but it still works good. So, so I'm going to go over the hood. I'm going to do the hood first. Normally I would probably start with the roof, but because this car has a, well, it's supposed to have a vinyl top and not, the roof hasn't been painted, so there's no sense in wax now. The hood is a great spot to start. For whatever reason, I just never really did ever care for this stuff. But you can't beat the price. If you're looking for a reasonable priced wax against Turtle Wax, you really can't beat it. Now, I'm going to do the quarter panel at the same time here. Let it dry to a haze. It might take a while to dry to a haze. I really don't have the room, the garage at normal temperature. It's actually pretty damp and cool in here right now because I had the furnace off all day. But I'll go ahead and wax it the way I normally do. Okay, so it's sort of dried to a haze. I actually think it's a little too early to be rubbing it off, but I kind of went a little crazy there. I ended up doing the whole side of the car. Technically, you're really not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to do panel by panel, but this project is starting to cut into my beer drinking time, so I wanted to get it done. So just kind of going over it here now. Like it actually, it doesn't seem to be turning into a dust as I'm wiping it off. I kind of remember it always did, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. So, you know, so of course we got a nice luster. Yeah, all my car subscribers know I'm just addicted to a car that has shine. It has to have shine. But, you know, I could have simply put a base coat on this car and then be done with it. But, you know, of course I hit it with base coat, clear coat. and 5 coats of clear because I want it to look like glass. And a lot of you guys know that. So when I wax my car, you know, I want to be able to read the directions in the paint, so to speak. A lot of car enthusiasts are kind of like me in that sense. Some of them are just like, whatever. You know, a coat of wax every maybe 6 months, you know what I mean? And that's fine with them, but to me, I like to wax my car at least twice a month, in all honesty. So I'm just going over it the way I normally do. See, this is what I kind of hate. Like, see, it's kind of turning into a bit of a dust. And I always remember having that. See, even though down here, it's kind of a bit of a dust. And that's exactly what I remember with the turtle wax. And that's kind of why I've always stayed away from it all these years. But, you know, it's not a bad wax. It still really does what it's intended to do, and that is to bring out a shine and a nice luster and to protect the paint. So, in reality, it is doing what a wax is supposed to do. It's protecting the paint. It's cheap wax, so if you're looking for, you know, maybe you're on a budget, or maybe, you know, you want your car wax, but you don't want to pay, you know, Meguiar's price. You know, I guess there is always turtle wax to save the day when it comes to that aspect. Me, I buy turtle wax, usually a bottle of turtle wax, or no, a bottle of Meguiar's Tech Wax 3.0. It's a little over $30, but I think I go through about 3 bottles a year, so $90. But I own a lot of cars. I own more cars than the average person, so, you know, it's understandable why I go through that much. But, you know, if you're looking to save $1.50 waxing your car, I guess there's really no harm, no foul in that. A lot of my subscribers also know hood ornament has got to get a wax job as well. You know, nothing says classic than a nice shiny wax job on your car, a nice shiny hood ornament, nice shiny windows, and white wall tires. A lot of you subscribers of mine already know that too. And that's it for tonight, guys. So remember, like our Facebook page, facebook.com/HeyIt'sWolf-Pup. It's very easy. You don't even have to type it in capital letters neither. Just type in Hey It's Wolf-Pup and you're there. Alright guys, don't party too hard. We'll see you right back here next weekend.